Hi, this is Alan, and today I want to talk to you about generating big results. Now, what I find is with most clients I work with is if we focus in on one thing at any given time. First of all, we do an overarching strategy to decide what that one thing is, and then focus in on that one thing and get that one thing built out, structured, executed, and happening. We get tremendous results. Then we go on and find the next big thing. And so a client of mine, they've been a client of mine for about 2.5 months now. They're in the software as a service business. They have a SaaS product, and everything, well, not everything, a lot of things when I got together with them were kind of shotgun. They were testing this market, testing that market. They're a startup. They were, they're doing things what scrappy startups do, which is awesome. And then when we got together, I really focused in, really dialed in on who their ideal client is and what we need to move the needle specifically. So there were a number of initiatives that came from that from a strategic standpoint. One of the key things that we put into place is understanding the pain points and the biggest desires of the ideal client. And by understanding those pain points, understanding those desires, I've gone ahead and written better scripts for the salespeople. So the salespeople are closing at a much higher rate. Literally, we took a guy who was actually an appointment generator. He was booking appointments for a sales guy, and now this guy is selling, and he's making multiple sales a day by following the right scripting, because it's got the right questions and the right language in it that relate to the ideal client and can have that conversation with them specifically. And then taking that language, we've rolled that into email. And now from emails, like literally we sent one email yesterday, and from one simple email to a smallish list, it's not so small, but it's not huge either, we've managed to drive more than 30 appointment requests from one email in one day. And but it's focusing on the client, on the ideal client, of what their pain points are, what their biggest desires are, what their needs are, and being able to talk to those specific things. That's caused a lot of engagement. In fact, we have on this email, I think we have better than a 20% open rate, which in today's email world is pretty phenomenal. And that's across their entire list. It's not just some small subset of their list. That's across the entire list. And then we're booking demos from that, and obviously making trials and sales from it too. So focus in on one thing. What's the one thing that you can do today that will move the needle in your business? What's the one thing that you can look at a conversion point and say, if I make this shift here with this conversion point, all these other dominoes fall over. All these other things are impacted in a positive way by putting this one thing into place. So go ahead and do that. If you'd like me to talk through some ideas with you in your business, just private message me. I'll be happy to book a conversation with you and see where we can find money in your company, because I find money in every single company that I work with. There's always a way. There's always an area where there's something that a hole can be plugged, money can be found, revenue can be created, and something can be built long term to bring you more profit, more revenue, more profit for your business. Have a great day. Thanks.